What is going on, guys? As promised before, I'm just going to do a test video testing out the Successor gear versus the best in slot gear. So this video here is going over just that. This first run of this first clip that you're going to see is me with the group, and we did 3 runs with this group. We did 3 runs with this armor and this setup. So as you see here, I'm going to go over what this battle looks like with the best in slot gear on. If you guys want to know what I'm running, I'll leave my build at the end of this for you guys to check out. So a lot has been talked about with the hunt gear and the best in slot gear versus higher item level gear. So nothing's really changed about this. These runs here. So what I did is I did 3 runs with this group and this setup, and then I did another 3 runs with the Successor gear with that setup. And to be honest with you, the clips that you're going to see is going to be the best version of the 3 that I ran for each particular setup. So obviously I wasn't going to make a video, an hour-long video of the 3 runs back to back to back to back, showing you all the nuances, because I do run a AoE build through the mobs, and I do run a single target build. Not much has changed between the two besides a couple of the feats, a couple of stats, but that's not what this video is about. So as you see here, we got about halfway done, and I didn't get really any good drops out of the 6 runs that I did. I got 2 rank 6s and a electric collar with me re-rolling everything, because I haven't been playing as much, so my re-rolls are up. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna re-roll and maybe get a nice clip of me pulling something nice, but that didn't happen. So while we are dwindling down this video here, as you guys know, and you should know, and if you haven't, then this is what this is about: the leg mount giveaway on the 23rd. As you guys know, we hit 1K subs, and for me hitting 1K subs, I want to give back to the community who helped me get there by giving out a legendary mount. Before, in the past, when we would do giveaways on Twitch, we would have it would be like this grand celebration, and it would go through 5 hours, and I'd give away millions worth of items and stuff like that. I don't know how the structure of this giveaway will be, but there will be a leg pack giveaway on the 23rd. Because before, I would run dungeons, and this was before everything changed. I would run dungeons, and I would accumulate a bunch of items, and I would save those, and I would give those away. Instead of selling them, I would just give everything away. Because I was at end game, I was top tier, didn't need the AD, because I was only playing 1 character, so I really didn't need to gear up any other characters, so I would just give away everything. But being that I was gearing up another character, being that I didn't have in-game enchantments, I was using all AD for this. So with that being said, I don't know how the structure of this will be. So here you go. We are at the very end of this. We're killing the selves here. And a quick tip, have someone positioned. I didn't really do it here, but have someone positioned on the other side of the cells here to provide some more DPS. And that's pretty much it. And I realized something at the end of the video. I didn't show you my stats, like my overall base stats with the gear that I was running for this particular clip, but I did for the Successor gear. Obviously, I'm going to have more base stats with the Successor gear, just because all the Successor gear has higher base stats. It's the newer armor. And while we're waiting here, let me know, answer the comment question of the day. Are you excited for Mod 17? And do you think Mod 17 is going to help the game, bring back more people, and have them stay, or hurt the game and make the people that are playing realize that the game's not worth playing? Because there's been a lot of talk about would I recommend this game to people, would I promote this game more often? Would I stream it more often? So on and so forth. But that is to be seen here, Mod 17. Because nothing's really going on Mod 17, to be honest with you. So here we are, winding down on this last chunk of health here. So you got the Q bonus, and this is me rolling everything, and nothing, again, nothing really good out of this besides AD. There you see, 34 minutes, not bad. Pickup group, not a lot of buffs, not a lot of T-Rexes. And here we go with the second clip with me running the Successor gear. To me, personally, the boss fight seemed a little quicker. I don't know if it's because we were over it and we were winding down, or if we just wanted to get it over with. I have no idea, but the boss fight itself, this particular scene here, seemed quicker. Leading up to the boss, it seemed a little slower, it seemed a little sluggish. But for this particular boss fight, for this particular test, it seemed to work very well. I'll show you the stats at the end, and I was a little surprised, to be honest with you. Killing the scorpions. Yeah, so back to Mod 17. The campaign is going to be pretty good, but it's not going to provide any boons. And then the dungeon is kind of related to Lair of Mad Mage, obviously, because it's called Tower of Mad Mage. I think they could have done pretty good things with the concept of Mod 17, but with a concept of a dungeon or a 10-minute skirmish or a 10-minute trial, whatever you want to call it. That would have been pretty good. To me, myself, I personally am not excited about Mod 17. Because for those who don't know, you can use your etchings for Mod 17 gear, which basically means you have a high chance of getting best in slot companion gear from Mod 17 right off the rip. Especially if you have stocked up the etchings. Because obviously they don't take up a lot of space. And there's really no need for space Mod 16 because there's no hauling items, refinement, salvage, anything like that. So I would love for the game to kind of revamp the salvage thing, because that's going to make a lot of people play the game. It's going to make a lot of people farm the game, and it's going to make a lot of people just excited, because I personally know that I was excited about this salvage thing when I first started. It was the biggest thing out there. You could grind all day and actually see profit, and that's the problem. But that's for another video. Here we are again with the cells. Here you see me in the back, and you see the cells kind of go down faster to me. Normally a support or like a faster class will sit in the back. So here, this is the last couple segments. And if you guys watch the video through and through, you can kind of tell that the this boss here, this particular fight, went quicker than the previous one. And I do apologize, you're going to hear a lot of clicking, a lot of plastic. That's because I have a new controller today and it is very fresh. For some reason my other controller stopped working this morning, so here we are. Bang. Another 6,000 AD. There's one of the two Frank 6s that I told you about. There's a second one. Here is the scoreboard. As you see, very, 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 very close. Again, to me personally, these HRs that I was playing with are very average, to be honest with you. They're average HRs, and that's how it is. So for the items here, I'm running the Edge Barbute Successor Helm. I'm running the Edge Breastplate Chest, the Gilded Vampresses, and the Bound Greaves Successors. That is the bound items that I'm using. That's the bound items that I found with the best stats. And let me know what you guys think. Here is the stats here: 174 or 176 power. I am overcapped in armor pen and I am overcapped in crit strike. Before you guys say that, I will be making a video min-maxing that down to a lesser value with increasing the other base stats. So I do have a video in the works for that, and expect that to be out here sometime in the near future. For those who watched it, thanks. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget the giveaway on the 23rd, and all my social medias will be down in the description below. Thanks, guys. Peace.